Folks, I'm a mess today. I'm a mess at the start of this stream. Welcome. Hi. I did not do the countdown at the start of the stream. The 10-minute countdown. Just totally forgot to start it 5 minutes in. Realized it just said video games on screen. So I just put text up that said, no timer today. For no reason. Don't you worry about it. And then I realized as I was, clicking all the buttons, doing all the proper go live stuff, I didn't rename the stream from last week. In fact, the go live notification says last Zelda stream before we upgrade to the Nintendo Switch 2 system. First Zelda stream on the Nintendo Switch 2 system. Zelda on Switch 2. I'm retitling it. Zelda on Switch 2. Finally, I can play using a phone app. Cool. The Zelda Tears of the Kingdom game for the Switch 2 game system. Troll. Trool? Trool. I think I was trying to say cool, and then I was like, no, true. Whatever. Troll. I'm calling you a troll. Hi, Anya. How's everyone doing tonight? Hope you're doing okay. A little more organized than me, maybe. Gracious me gosh. King T rule. True. Troll. Oh, goodness me. Goodness me gosh. Well, I have the Switch 2 now. I would show you, I'd pull it out of the dock and show you, but A, it's far. B, I don't want to mess with my capture. So you'll just have to see for yourself, folks. Welcome, welcome, welcome. The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. It stopped. The text stopped scrolling. Nintendo Switch 2 edition. Yeah, the icon, you can't really see it because it's got the playing thing over it. You can kind of sort of see it. The icon and the title screen both now have a big fat Nintendo Switch 2 edition under it, which personally I think is unnecessary, but sure. It's really uncanny, and this has been true with technology for a good long while. Many different forms of technology, but it's really uncanny the way that I booted it up, transferred all my stuff, and now it's just like the same system again, but on a different actual physical system. Like, they didn't even change the UI hardly at all, so this really is just the Switch again. And immediately it became my previous Switch again. Except now Mega Man Legacy Collection 2 has a game card icon next to it because of the wacky invention of virtual game cards. The magic. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and put some headphones on, and we're gonna start some good proper gamer time. 3, 2, 1. Yeah! Welcome to The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom's Nintendo Switch 2 edition. Advanced future gamer time. It's, weird. Truly wacky in that it is the same game, except on my end, I'm playing in 120 FPS now. Tell me if it looks bad on your end as a result, because the game capture is technically 60 FPS, but I sure can tell in the, preview that 120 reduced down to 60 looks quite a bit different from just recording 60 straight up. Like, it does look quite a bit smoother. There's pass-through going on. It's very immediately a different experience. From just the visual smoothness. And then also loading times are better now, which is cool. Something that I have done during the countdown, like just now, I haven't jumped into it a lot, is I downloaded the Zelda Notes app, which has a lot of weird little things in it. We'll touch one of them. Video games in high definition! Yeah! We're not in 4K, but we are in 120 FPS. Hi, Kai. How you doing tonight? So I downloaded the Zelda Notes app. There's a lot of little things going on here, but the one that's really piquing my interest is I knew it had a big map of its own, but it lets you reveal a lot of stuff that it lets you reveal pretty much everything that you haven't found yet. Like there's a warning on the front of the app that's like, this may spoil things from the Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom game. And since I'm at the very end of the game, it actually makes sense for me to turn some of this on to find the last things. I'm not gonna do it to find the last couple shrines, but they've got a separate category for side quests, and I can filter down to all of the side quests that I haven't picked up from people. So toward the end, I might do that. There's the new voice memories thing that I don't think I'm gonna engage with at all, just because that is technically content and cool things and learning stuff about the game, but A, that's just another extra collectible to get this late into the game, and B, it reads it out on the phone. That's a nightmare for, you want me to hold this up to the speaker? But yeah, it's like every category here. You can use this to find every Korok, of which I've found 14%. Sorry, of the hidden Koroks. Distinct from the traveling Koroks. You can use this to find every cave entrance, every well, every chasm, every stable. It's all here, which is crazy. It's not that crazy. It's just it's cool to see all the things here, but it also immediately begs the question of why is this locked behind an upgrade on the new system, and why on earth is it on a phone app? It could be connected to a phone app. That would actually be cool if you could navigate menus without having to go into the pause stuff. I remember when Fallout 4 came out, you could download a Pip-Boy phone app and mess with your inventory and stuff without having to actually pause the game, as if it were a Wii U gamepad. That's super gimmicky and niche and no one would use it, but it at least, you can kind of see a utility there. But this is, exclusive to the phone, which is weird. And I'm not gonna mess with, unless I just want to for novelty's sake later, not now. I'm not gonna mess with the voice navigation thing. You can click a map marker thing. I can click one of these quests and it will just voice GPS me to where it is, which is wild. Very silly. Anyway, according to all this, I have completed 51% of the game. It will be funny to see what my actual completion percentage is once I've done all the stuff that I want to do, which is pretty much the shrines and the quests. Heck, I've found 83% of device dispensers, apparently. I haven't even found all of those, which is weird. I must have missed one or two in the depths. Maybe there are some sky areas I haven't been to, some sky shrines. Anyway, I call them as I see them. He made a pun. I have to talk to you. Pondo. Achoo! Oh, pardon. A cold snap might be over, but it's still so chilly down here. Underestimating the weather is a serious snow pie. I love you. You're my new favorite character. You can stave off the cold by warming up at a fire or holding up in a cave. But cold isn't the only danger in these parts. Some of these caves are stuffed with monsters. True, I think that's right. Anyway, Cam, what are we doing here? What are we doing at the Lucky Clover Gazette? We're gonna talk to Tracy here, and we're gonna learn what the location of the next pen quest is. Hello, Tracy. Hello, Link. Working hard at such a late hour. Blah 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 blah. Canvassing outskirts stable, far to the south of here, bordered between Hyrule Field and Gerudo region. A huge Zonai ruin fell near there, so there've been a lot of researchers on top of the usual travelers visiting. Where there are people, there's info. That's what Penn said, anyway. Not quite how I'd put it, but true all the same. Readers all over Hyrule have their eyes and ears peeled for any information about Princess Zelda's whereabouts. Okay. Outskirts stable, have I found this? Yiga clan hideout. Gerudo stable. Oh. Maybe there is one I haven't found. Border between the Gerudo region and what? Tabantha Bridge stable. Outskirts stable. Okay, right here, right here. Okay. I'll place a thing down there. Anyway, last time on The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, I went around and I helped out Pen a little bit, discovering some more things about Princess Zelda's whereabouts. We went spelunking for a couple more shrines, just kind of the usual. That's where we're at. We also built the boulder breaker finally, and immediately bastardized it into a blue Lizzle blade. This time, we're doing more of the same. We're probably not gonna build the boulder breaker again, but I think we're gonna let Pen kind of be our guiding light for a little bit, telling us like which region we should dedicate part of the stream to. So, you know, that quest immediately takes me here, and then I can check out some of the surrounding things, including a shrine. I was gonna say 2 shrines, but this one is, I'm pretty sure I've marked that because that's the one where I need the Yiga outfit. But hey, I can go here and then I can go to this thing. So I think we're just gonna lead off with that. We're gonna use Pen as our guiding light. There's also South Tabantha Snowfield. There's a quest to bring peace to Hebra. That's actually right around where we already are. You know what? Let's start off with that. That will tell us where the next one of these is, and maybe, just maybe, it'll be over where Pen is. So we're gonna start off with a big monster battle. Why don't you just move in with Pondo then, if I'm not your favorite character? Are you in The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, Anya, sweetie? Are you? Do I need to add the qualifying he's my favorite character in the Nintendo Switch 2 edition of The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom 2022? 2023? God, it's really wacky and smooth, and there's a big stupid moon. Wacky and smooth and a big stupid moon. Cool, cool. Yeah, I think we're just gonna head up this way. I see Colton. Don't you worry about him. People say I'm a character. That's true. You're my favorite character in the real world.
Wow!
Wow! Do you have anything? Technically. Rupees in shops, not the most useful thing in the world. Especially not at this point. Gotta say, Wizrobe. No! There we go. I doubt I have room for that. Sapphire sword, not even a rod. We're good. To be fair. You know, I was gonna say, to be fair, I have a spear that's worth only 3. I could drop that. Well, I could also make it a rock hammer. So, what's really useful to me? Is that a red bokoblin here at the start? I should let the blood moon happen first. Oh my god.
Huh?
Whoa, the path is clear!
Hey.
This is it, everyone! Charge! I didn't know you were here. Not sure what that's about. Okay, this is like a scripted thing. They're not gonna reappear, right? Just brute forcing. Get that shield out of the way. Oh, well, immediately badly damage it. Don't worry. Y'all have fun. I'm grabbing a chill shroom. Oh my god. Did not mean for Yunobo to go crazy wacko. What's a good one? Is it 44? 41. Hey, folks. $45, 40, yeah, 53. Also, I can put on an attack thing and still be shielded from the cold. This is gonna be pretty uneventful, it seems. I mean, that's good, but... Oh, there's a big boy. Cool. How's everyone faring against big boy? Are you the last one? I feel like there's one up and to the left. Okay, yes. Done there. Oh, I'm like losing people. Forgot that you could. What's left? And why does it always go this way? Hi. That's done. We did it, we won. First, we have to treat the wounded, of which there were several. I know it's cold and all, but I've got to give you a reward. Can you spare a minute? You just jumped in there and helped us out without saying a word. Modest as always, I see. I didn't even see y'all, to be 100% honest. I saw the bokoblin and just started firing. 100 rupees. No rice balls. That blood moon, I tell you, no matter how many monsters we defeat, it makes sure we get knocked right back to square one. Anyway, if we don't get some rest, those monsters will defeat us for sure, and all our hard work won't mean a thing. Okay, that's done. Are y'all gonna give me tips on the next place? Is there a next place? I guess you did specifically just talk about how, oh, are y'all gone? Oh. I mean, that could be it. So yeah, last time, I think she said we're going to the Hebrew region now. Not this time. Guess we're good. We'll either stumble upon them another time, or... She mentioned the blood moon, so she might be saying, by the way, it's a radiant quest now. Nothing in the quest log, just you'll find us sometimes. And I'll give you 100 rupees. Those in the know, you can tell me if that's where that ends up. And if that's the point we're at, you can tell me that too. Because that would make sense. The monsters literally are never ending. So, where did the phrase Radiant Quest come from? I don't know. I first heard it talked about in regards to Skyrim. Okay, no, I first heard it talked about in regards to Fallout 4 when people were comparing it to Skyrim. All right, now that that's done, let's go see what Penn has for us at the outskirts stable. Okay, I also know it from Fallout 4, yes. There is in fact a settlement that needs your help. There's a great ferry nearby. I don't think I'll partake, but it's there. Hi, Penn. Nice to see you straight away. What's there? Oh, boss. That is strange. Gorge.
Oh.
Hello, partner. You here to investigate the rumors too? I admire your spirit. Most folks wouldn't let a story keep them up so late, but not you. You're the real deal. I've been hearing some interesting chirps and warbles. Oh, you're also a reporter? I just had a bit of a strange experience is all. Down the well? No. See, I was by the debris near the three-way intersection up ahead when a woman came up to me. Please, please, you have to help her! Her life is in danger! It would only make it worse to reveal who she is. But please, you must save her! That's what she said to me. The woman sounded really desperate, so I decided to follow her. But no matter how hard I tried, I couldn't keep up. Eventually, I lost track of her. That's all there is to it. Hey, partner. Does something strike you as odd about this person whose identity can't be revealed? And if revealing who she is to strangers is dangerous, could she be someone of great importance? And if her life is already in danger, well, combining these facts makes me wonder if this isn't actually a particular important person who has gone missing. That's right. It's the Yiga who's holding the final third piece of equipment that you need. I can't be sure, of course, but if there's a slight chance. There's only one way for us to know for sure, though. We'll have to pick away at this news and see what the truth is. Now that I'm thinking about the whole thing again, why was that woman staring so hard at my hair? It was strange. The beckoning woman. Okay, three-way intersection. Right ahead of us. Okay. Get rid of that. A beetle pack for Beetle. I really, really, really do want that, Are you just beating up someone? I really, really want that last piece of Yiga armor. Don't know when we're finally gonna get that. It really is just gonna be stumbling. Call me Stumbly McBumbly. Everyone's calling me this. You're actually weird if you don't. Fallout 4 mentioned? Fallout 4 mentioned? Hi, Donnie. How are you? You're a little late on the summon there. You mentioned Fallout 4 minutes ago. Oh, that actually did. I was like, no, I shouldn't be banging on the shield this way, but no, that actually was good. It burned the shield away. You get up. Can I recall you back up? No. Probably was 4 minutes ago. Are you just gone? All right, well, not my problem. Personally, I wanted rupees from you, but... No! That's extremely overkill for a random keys. Anyway. Look, Cam, my internet isn't exactly reliable, that's true. I apologize. Hey! Hey, Miss Yiga, why is there a random banana sitting in the road? Oh no, my poor friend! Please, you must save her! Rillera. I know that name. And I think she's from, like, Laurelin Village, which is nowhere near here. Are the Yiga fellas on the road, like, mimicking named NPCs? To where, like, if you have met them before, you might notice. Are you okay? Blonde hair. And of course, staring at the hair because they're looking for Link to kill Link. I do not know who you are, but I ask that you please help me. My poor regal friend's life is in danger. I cannot reveal who she is, for that would only make things worse. She's in hiding and unable to move. My friend is in such danger. Please, I cannot help her all by myself. All right. Oh, thank you so much. My friend is in hiding right now. That is the only way for her to remain detected by those with ill intent. We should go to where my friend is, but be careful not to be seen. We do not want to draw evil to her. I will wait for you down this road. Meet me as soon as you can. Is this a stealth mission? What did she say if you have a hat that changes hair color? I don't know. Just how many of those are there? Yep. I thought it was gonna successfully run off and I was gonna say, well, that punishes me for my immediate instinct to violence. No, I'm not here, because I think getting caught does stuff. Maybe not. It's not like it immediately lost me the quest. I am seeing someone else who's getting chased, though. I've learned from my mistakes. I need you to be conscious for me to get my reward. Got it. Okay, and phew. Somehow we pulled it out of the bag. Curry, baby. Is she gonna be like, oh no, you got caught? Doesn't mean anything. I can slaughter them all. Over here! Hi, Aracudas. This is good, actually. I want your eyeballs. Any more? There was one more. It's gone. My apologies for leaving you behind. I was overtaken by my concern for my friend. I know the fancy mushroom hat comes with pink hair. Does Fierce Deity make it white? Oh, I think it does. No, that's a good point. She is resting safely out of sight. It is the only way to stay safe. I'm sorry the path is so poor. Where are you taking me? Could you possibly go to the top of that cliff? We can meet right where you can see the fallen debris. Okay. Ew, a brunette! Help! Help! Yeah, Fierce Deity makes it white. I'm betting probably no dialogue, but I don't know. Everyone had dialogue for when I ran around with no clothes in that one quest where everyone else was running around with no clothes. Oh God, it's an old! That's me. Colosseum ruins. There's a boss here. It's gonna be like, all right, now go inside the Colosseum. That's where the princess is waiting, wanting me to get killed by like a Gleeok or a Lionel. You are like 120. That's true. You're actually right. Was it here? It must be him then. Because I can climb. Oh, I am so rude. You must have my apologies. Come now, my friend is waiting ahead. She's waiting nearby around the debris on the opposite cliff. I will go on ahead and let her know that you are coming. It's a bit far off, but I know you will be able to make it. It's just an insane sequence of tests to see if I am in fact Link and worth killing. Okay. Only Link has a pair of glider. I don't see any friend of yours, is the thing. This is the Great Plateau. I was checking the map to see, and I didn't look closely enough. This way! I'm sorry for all of that. It was important for me to test you. Blonde hair, courage to overcome a challenge, and then another challenge, and then another. Yeah, I can stomach a lot of tedium. Oh, and your disgusting, unwavering commitment to do good. You are Princess Zelda's chosen bodyguard, the swordsman Link, correct? I'm so glad to finally meet you. Now I can take you to the last stop in our little journey. Your grave! Yeah. We know and we have known, in fact. Oh my God, it's your friend. Your regal friend. Any more? Yep. Thank you, Riju. Stop them from whatever craziness he was about to do. I'll let you off this time, but don't expect such mercy next time. Prepare yourself! They haven't all come down to the Yiga, but several of them have. Hey, partner!
Well?
So this is where your investigation took you. Looks like you really got yourself out on a limb there. I've been scouting from the skies trying to get to the bottom of the story. I heard that woman was luring people away. Thought I heard her voice, so I swooped on down, and hey, here you are. So tell me, what have you unearthed? What's that? The woman who was asking for help was actually a member of the Yiga clan. So she disguised herself as a villager and was trying to lure the princess's appointed knight to a trap.
Oh.
Really is some impressively bad luck that they keep coming after you instead, isn't it? This is a good running gag. That he's the only person in Hyrule who is completely unaware that I'm the chosen hero. Because he wasn't in the last game. I'm glad I don't have to write a headline like, a junior reporter falls to the cruel blade of the Yiga in pursuit of truth. We've worked together to chase 9 of the stories. Probably get a full-time job if you wanted. Cool. And a bonus, Froggy leggings. We've got 2 of the 3 Froggy outfit things.
Ah.
It'd be pretty cool to wear this while conducting an interview in the rain, don't you think?
Sapa.
Soar long! I got a lot of fire fruit out of it, I guess. 8-fold blade. Do I have any trash? I do, actually. Cool. All right, well, that's done. We won't worry about the next pen quest for now. We'll just treat that as the starting point. Don't let it take us too far away from everything else in the game. So I think that we should go find this shrine right here. We're in the area. Makes sense to just kind of hop that direction. So we'll go here. And then, actually, I think I'll bring my horse out. I have like 3 horses at this point. And it's right along the road, so it makes some sense, actually. We're at a stable. Anyway. Whee! Gamer, gamer, gamer. Except if there's a car just waiting for me, I'll do that instead. Soar long, horsey. I feel like I even might have used this for a quest. I don't know. Is it this way? Yeah. Okay. Cool. Hey! Hello. How are y'all today? Got some bokoblins we could run over if we so desired. Wish I could meet her. All right, you're wearing the mushroom outfit. What do you have? Cambo.
Hey.
How go your travels? Have you met the Great Fairy? Yeah. Yeah, we're good. Think you towed the band with that? That sounds... Oh, yeah, no, there's a Great Fairy right here. So, yes. Soar long indeed. Not sure why I said that. It just felt right. I like soar long. I really love how smooth this is. A lot of people, understandably, are skeptical of frame rates higher than 60, wondering what the point is, and it's really just something that you like notice immediately when you are playing with it, and then immediately notice when you're without it. This is a 144 hertz monitor, and I play games in 144 usually. And it's just really nice. I like it. You know what the worst thing about the Switch 2 is, though? Pro controllers from the Switch 1, or that were made for the Switch 1, don't wake up the console, which means that with this thing, I can't wake the console anymore. I have to hit the power button on the console itself, God forbid. And that's true of even the official Nintendo Switch Pro controller. So unless I use the Joy-Cons or buy a Switch 2 Pro controller, then I can't wake the console with a controller, which does suck a little bit. I see a bloopy. Hey, did I ever take a photo of that? Okay, so this is gonna lead to a cave that's gonna contain the green rock. Saddest first world problem I've ever heard. That's true. It's pretty bad. But it's all the way across the living room. Or it was before I moved it into my bedroom, where it's now right next to my desk, and it's not a big deal anyway, because I always put this in the drawer underneath the Switch anyway, so I'm already over there. Cool. All right. I got a bloopy. The thing that makes it annoying is less that I can't wake it, and more that means Nintendo removed the ability to wake it. Satori Mountain Crystal. Yep, right in there. Okay. Like, maybe for a third-party controller like this, I could understand, like, it needs a firmware update or something. Like, this didn't work on the Switch 2 until 8BitDo released a firmware update for it, but, you mean we unlearned the power of waking? Yes. The way you type that sounds like a reference to me, but I don't think I understand. If it is one. But like for the Switch Pro controller and the Joy-Cons from the first system, why? They had to actively choose not to do that. Choose not to implement it, or probably more likely choose to remove it. Like it's their tiny little nudge for you to get the Switch 2 Pro controller, even though there's no way that would be enough to make someone get it. Anyway, there's a Hinox here holding what I need. Wow, the only damage it dealt was the giant shard falling from its necklace. That's funny. There's a bubble frog right here. Question. This is silly. It wouldn't have much of a purpose, but can you track these? No. Okay. I've never played Kingdom Hearts. Okay, Kingdom Hearts reference. I, too, have not played Kingdom Hearts. More like soar long. Ow. True, actually. Yeah, because you won't get a desk chair. True, also. I'm working on it. Last I heard, you were saying you didn't need it. He didn't say he didn't need it. He was saying y'all are underestimating the comfort of a normal cushioned kitchen chair. And I promise you I'm not. I just wouldn't sit in it for more than an hour. Desk chairs are for squares, like pants. Huh, true. Do you know what kind of desk chair your grandparents are giving you, Donnie? Because I'm the lamest kind of nerd. Singing the praises of my Herman Miller Aeron and steel quesadilla. Is it annoying that I didn't build a vehicle for this? That I'm just walking it out? Cam is listening to see if she wants to intercept the shipment like Gus Fring and Captain America. I really did not expect this to just like casually roll all the way to where it needed to be. And that will be the only reference, maybe today will be the only references you get out of Anya for Captain America 4, Brave New World, because it's not good. We won't remember any of it past this week, but we watched it last night. I feel like it's a compliment that you think I know desk chair makes and models. I really didn't. But no, all I know is it's gray. Yeah. All right. That's Arari's blessing. Do we have any shrine puzzles left? Mighty Zonite Spear 8. We'll drop the 8-fold blade, I suppose. I liked the part when Captain America said it's America time and totally shielded all of those nuclear blasts. I think that's Winter Soldier, actually. Harrison Ford was simultaneously, like, very palpably bored, but also one of the better actors in the movie. I'm not even saying everyone was terrible. Pretty much everyone was pretty serviceable. Like, I would say it's fairly rare that you get a Marvel movie where, like, you just get, like, really terrible acting throughout the thing. But he was pretty bored. Remember in Eternals how one Eternal is standing in the irradiated wastes of Hiroshima and crying because he gave the US nukes? Yeah, I remember that. Complete with popping the mic, I'm sorry. All right, that is done. That's another shrine, baby. And also Kingo. Also Kingo. You know how to improve a movie with Harrison Ford in it? Add aliens and also Kingo. Yes, yes, okay. Noted. Harrison Ford and Kingo are only 1 degree of separation apart. We just gotta keep an eye out for the crossover in America. It's gonna say America Doomsday. Avengers Doomsday. Topical jokes. Someone hasn't seen the 4th Indiana Jones. Indwana Jonas. Kingo's everyone's favorite Marvel character. Some people just don't know it yet. I watched that movie in theaters. Oh, okay. I was like, why are you talking about the 4th Indiana Jones? There's no way Kingo's in that. I watched that. No, it had aliens in it. And yes, that movie's not that good. I haven't seen Dial of Destiny yet. I don't trust that that's good. I trust that it's quite a bit worse. In fact, Iguana Juarez. All right, now what? We could keep going on potential princess sightings, but I don't think I will for now. I think, one that seemed fairly quick and easy, the horse guard's request. It's actually at the stable that, oh, it's at the stable I'm at. Well, that makes sense. Horse guard at Outskirt Stable is eager to see a skeletal horse he's heard about. It's rumored they appear at night in Sanadin Park ruins north of the stable. You'll know them from the horse statue amid the ruins. Sanadin Park. Right here? No? It's just gonna be difficult for me to... Just how far north of the ruins? Is this someplace I haven't found yet, so I need to actually head there? Have I walked through this? No. Well, then I'm betting that's it, so. It's fine. Oh Lord, I forgot they made Dial of Destigmatizing. How close are we to that? Okay, we can just walk there. Well, can we take my car? No, my car's gone. Do I have a horse? I think I might have stabled them. Dude, where's my car? True. The horse guard is eager to see a pregnant horse. He says it's for no particular reason. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Oh, there's some horses. Okay, well, it does need to be nighttime, which means I'll need to build a fire and rest, I suppose. Did it say near the Sandoden Park ruins or in? In. Okay. You can get bioavailable estrogen from pregnant horse urine. Oh, there was actually like a... I don't want to say non-horny reason, but like, I guess that's a non-horny reason. I guess that's... Wanting to transition isn't horny. But, you know, I still take issue. I have no reply to that. Yes, it's not horny. Ew, who do you think I am? I don't know. What did you think I would assume immediately from you, insinuating that a character really wants to see a pregnant horse? I don't know. Anyway, what is this? Sandoden Park ruins, where there's a Korok on top of the fountain. She's heard the podcasts I listen to, and now she knows the depths of what I find funny. You know what? I listened to an episode of If Books Could Kill today at work, and, somewhere in one of the books they were talking about, like, there was enough of a degree of connection that they started talking about, like, someone who was convicted, like, hundreds of years ago in England of, like, fucking a horse. And, then one of the hosts just went on a tangent about how he actually, like, had the experience of, like, watching someone do, like, some performance at a wedding with a horse where he just kept giving the horse these weird eyes and, like, cuddling with the horse. So, that's a weird coincidence for today. Why are we here? Can we stop this? Anyway, I'm at the Sandoden Park ruins, but it's not nighttime yet. There is, however, a horse. Basil. Hey, friend, been feeling too tired too quickly lately? Then you should cook dishes that have Endura carrots in them. You're just gonna, like, give me one. No, you're selling. Nothing to do with Endura carrots. I did what, Anya? Anyone else gonna back her up on that? Where would a horse appear? Is this statue gonna come alive? You were all the statue. Okay, you know what? Funny, actually. My apologies. You can change the setting for Zelda notes in options. Great, thank you. The portable pot doesn't count as a fire you can rest by, right? Pick up. Great. Well, bye. I know there are easy ways. You need wood for a campfire. Oh, I know. I just knew there was a pot and I was wondering. All right, we're waiting until night. Right here. Unless the statue is too shy to come alive. Or you need a Hylian pine cone for a campfire, I found out. I was so terrified of where of where that sentence was going if you said the host actually had the experience of, yeah, no, in fact, I think the reason I said it that way was because he said it that way in the podcast, and I had that same terror. I was like, you had the experience of what? Oh, okay. Ah, there's a skeletal horse. Skeletal horse. Okay, we just need to mount you and then run back. Maybe I shouldn't be talking about mounting horses right now. Alright, well, no problem there. Nothing special, you just wanted a skeletal horse, which we have seen before, so. Not a new thing. We saw several of these in the depths, actually. Even my podcasters wouldn't. Yeah, thankfully. The podcasts of yours that I actively listen to away from you are quite a bit more tame than the ones that you have started to listen to in front of me. I mean, yours are just comedy podcasts that are like them just kind of riffing for however long. I've, of course, latched on to the politics and literature ones.
You again.
You again with the worst sub message you've sent thus far, perhaps. No, you calm down. I just wanted the eyeballs. Full frontal is unfortunately fairly good. Unfortunately, you're funny. And I'm not sure how to cope with that exactly. What's that? Is that a Korok? Is that a Korok laying around? I think it is. And it is. I was gonna say, in fact, I think I've marked you. No, I haven't. Sweet jumping jambalaya. That's true. I might. Oh. Did I ward off the. Oh, there's an Addison. Have I just not gone out the stable this way? Why is there a blood moon? There was just a blood moon, but it didn't actually happen. Oddly. Do not scare the horse away by causing a lightning strike. Volton Palooza. True. When the glow of the bloodstained moon happens, your horse will leave immediately. No, thank God. Hey, stay though. Where are you going? Did I scare you with my big wooden board? Don't you go anywhere. I just need to make sure this is real bloody secure. Yeah, we're good. We are all set. Hi, you're about to get a guest star appearance.
I have to come sit in here because people got home and, coincidentally, there is now not enough bandwidth for me to watch the stream. So I'm going to lie on the bed and I'm going to just have it in chat-only mode.
Aw. Actually, I'm seeing... Okay, did people get home and then, like, immediately start watching Netflix? Because my stream also started dropping frames like crazy.
Oh, then maybe it wasn't even my download.
I don't think it is. Wait, why is my backup going? No, that was me. That was a self-inflicted wound. But like, that wasn't active at the start of the stream, so I don't know what's happening. Okay, well, it should recover shortly. Sorry about that, folks. All right, where is the fella I need to speak to? Right here, I believe. A real skeletal horse. Is that the skeletal horse? I can't believe it really exists. Hey, precious, if you're lonely on your own, would you like to stay with me? Uh-huh. I'm not liking this in the context of our discussion. Are you? So, I see. You already have plenty of friends. Thank you, traveler. I can scarcely believe my own eyes. You know, if I thought this beauty was alone in the world, I'd try to take care of it myself. But it seems like it has friends somewhere deep and dark. Okay, this is just a tutorial telling me that in the depths there are skeletal horses. Now take this, it's the least I can do. And a pony point. Thanks. Well, I've now seen everything. Say, have you ever tamed any other animals, ones that aren't horses? When I was young, I tried to tame forest animals like bears and deer, but I was thrown off, sent flying, in fact. I wonder if it's possible to tame anything besides horses. Wouldn't that be amazing if someone rode up on a creature other than a horse? Then I'd have really seen everything. Ugh. How many stages into this quest am I? Did I do something before getting the skeletal horse for you? Wants to see a tamed creature that isn't a horse. I don't suppose I've taken any compendium photos of non-horse creatures. There's gotta be something nearby. Cause yeah, you can jump on the deer. I've done that, I believe. You are just a glutton for punishment. I'm not helping you this time. Sorry. No dice, pal. The noble swordsman scrounging for scraps. You fell for the oldest trick in the book. I thought this was just like our little hint that the lady was a Yiga. And I guess maybe. But this is for the boss. If I hadn't killed the boss yet, would you exist? Oh wait, I'm just beating you up with a rock hammer. This isn't that much better. It's actually quite a bit better. All right, well, you're not quite down. Oh, there's a big one. Ah! Okay. Are you it? Is that all? Okay. Okay, so why are there constructs around? Have you been here? Okay, so I need to get a creature that's not a horse, which means that those must be around, because you can't store those at stables. Why is my phone turning on its ringer inexplicably? I missed a call from my dad, but it didn't even last long enough for it to actually ring, so I'm just gonna operate under the assumption that everything's fine. Zap them both, baby! Yeah. These will actually be good. I like getting big construct ones. I definitely have enough. She likes getting big horny? Is that right? Is that right, sweetie? You're in the room now. You can't escape my glaring eye. Just the one? Yeah, I don't. The other one's gotta be focused on the game at all times. This is serious business. The other one is parryable? That's how you escape it. Anything else? Yeah. I can get rid of a crappy bow, I suppose. Yeah, this isn't too great. Yeah, 34 is pretty good. I don't know, that joke wasn't great. I didn't get it at first, but that's on me. I think. Hey, how far are we having to go for creatures? Big Dog Suspension Bridge. Which I've been to. It's not gonna be over there. Let's go to a random shrine nearby. See if there's anyone I can grab. Stretching is healthy. Kyokugan. Kyokugan Shrine. Can I tame and oh my god, that's possible? Ascend directly into drowning? That's pretty good. I'll give that to them, I liked that. I am realizing as I get deeper into this Horriblin fight that I don't need to be doing. I should just go to a different shrine where I don't have to fight my way out of the cave in order to even get near possibly being able to mount some random creature. I'm gonna go up and down like a particular stretch of road, and if I don't find it, then I'll go do something else where I've got some more direction. It's cool how harder enemies have bigger health bars, but they still get stun locked the same, so mostly it's just more wailing on him. It's true. Real engaging combat. If there's one thing I want from the next game, it's harder combat. Yeah, no, I think that's completely fair. I'm not as down on the combat as I've seen some people be, but it could certainly use improvement. And I mean, I don't necessarily know which way you solve this problem, but you do just hit the point where it's better to just skip battles unless you want a specific item from them. Like, the only thing really incentivizing is the stuff that they drop. And I guess maybe they did that on purpose so you don't feel like you have to do every battle that comes your way, but I don't know. That's fine. There's missions where you have to. That's enough. That's fair enough. Yeah, I guess I'm not asking for, like, experience points or anything. I haven't found a creature, but guess who I have found? I assume you can't mount the fox. The fox is too small. Here for you, even wet. Cool. Whoa. Why are these that way? What is that? I suppose I actually can't do that the way I want to do that. This would have to go in first. Well, if nothing else, progress I've made in the last 30 minutes has been 2 different Addison quests. Yay. Yeah, I think that's what we needed. I think that's stable enough. How do we work with that? Counterbalance this way? Yeah. Yeah, that'll do it. Just need to put a wagon on the front. This will just stay right up. This will not work. Oh, okay, that counted as falling. It really looked for a second like it didn't. I'm wondering what exactly it's wanting from the weird L piece right there. Maybe it's just meant to be an extension of like the trailer. I don't know. Is the final reward for this quest line him knowing that his purpose on Earth is fulfilled and dying instantly? I sure hope so. I can't eat another rice ball. Can you go in? How on earth did I balance that? There we go. Did you see my resub? If you did, I missed it. Yes, I saw it. I said regrettably full frontal is funny. What? Well, you saw what I was trying to do, at least. Is it at too much of an incline for it to, like, properly stick? Why is it not? Is it just that I don't think recall behaves too weirdly with that. Oh, jeez. Hey. Hey, dummy. Hey, dummy. This is supposed to counteract the incline. Now, I was gonna say there's a problem that doesn't solve, but I think it is angled in such a way that you actually can just like put it in from the bottom there. Maybe not. Oh my god. Okay, well, regardless, that at least like stays where it's supposed to be, which means I can just put this in from the top. Hey, I'm not fine-tuning that anymore. Stop freaking out. Stop freaking out. I know I was swinging giant wood planks around your head, but we've got business to do. He took a long time to realize that. It's one of the most stable ones I've built. There's a cave right next to this, by the way. I need to check the map and see if I've been here. I think you gave me a purple rupee last time. I could be wrong. Did he say the bomb flower was from his premium collection? Great Plateau Foothill Cave. Okay, I've done that. Oh, good. Horses. Just the creature I need. Folks, where is anything else? Might there be bears in the woods here? Goblins. Oh, deer. Okay. Found a deer. Found a big old buck. And it's running not because of me, but because I'm being chased by horrifying gremlins. I'm just gonna slowly... I'm just waiting for y'all to calm down. Whichever one of you calms down first. Yep, that's the one. It's the one, baby. Yeah, we got a whole field of them now. That's good. Oh my god! It's fine, dude. Now I just have to outrun you. That's not a problem. That's a problem, in fact. Hey, what about you? Can I grab the boar? Can I grab the boar? Play boar on the floor? Wow, my stealthy suit's not helping me as much as I'd like it to. Maybe the whole entourage isn't helping. Can I board the board? No, I don't think I can. I could put the boar the most on the floor he's ever been, but I won't. I'll show mercy. Why is there a Korok here? Why is there a Yiga out of nowhere? Can you just tell me where your last base is, please? Oh, jeez. Should have parried, it would have been really cool. Okay, geez, I've totally lost track of the other deer. But you're here now, just waiting for me. Wow, you get spooked so easy. You're too much like the real thing. There's a well there. Remember that. See, now it's really like the real thing. It's just staring right at me. This is the real problem here. I'm not remembering shit. That's what your fancy app is for. That's true. Come on. We've got you. We do. All 5 of us. Really? You're just like... Ah, come on! It was there. The prompt was there. Any movement speed up? Speed up. Get him. Get him. We're not playing this anymore. Oh, but I need stamina to successfully... What?! Yeah, game? Yeah, game? Do you have a problem with me? What exactly did you want? I cannot believe that. Deer don't exist in the rain, bye. How far am I from where I need to be? How fast is the deer gonna run whenever I actually mount it? Tell me some of you are back in your home habitat. Yeah. Go for the smaller one. Come on. Come on. Best use I can think of for the speedy elixir. All right. Can I place a travel medallion from here? I don't need to, it's right next to a tower. All right, now, get back on the road, stop freaking out. Ah! You can't make it charge. It just like goes. Incidentally, the non-horse creature doesn't behave like a horse. So left. God, this will be slow. It keeps veering off. Hi. No, no, I said go. I don't want to. And there's no soothing it further. What's the actual purpose of this? Is there genuine utility here? Out of curiosity, if I were to swing my sword while on this, would I be swinging directly at it? Is this a way to kill it? Like with the Lionel? Okay, it's not gonna take as long as I'm thinking, but still, gee whiz. And now I get to go through a bunch of bokoblins and arakudas. Probably gonna knock me off. It's raining. Thank you. Noted. Captain America Brave New World is a movie where they would have it rain and then have a character tell you verbally it's raining. There were lots of little moments like that where they just really needed to reiterate verbally to the audience a thing that you either saw or were able to put together from context clues. The villain's plan comes to fruition, and Sam goes, "This was the villain's plan." Hey, this was not worth it. What 50 rupees are you gonna give me? I love horses, but if a giant deer came walking up, what? That beautiful beast, is that a mountain deer? What a treat, thank you. The last time I tried to ride one of these, it tossed me off quicker than you could say, "Stop, that's a wild animal." But what an adorable beastie. That cute nose, those sweet eyes. I think they're scared. They never wanted any of this. Oh dear, I nearly lost myself. Please take this. It's not 50 rupees. And a pony point. Are we done? If I want to learn everything I can about horses, and I do, then I guess I'll have to stick around a long, long time. It's over! Okay, no, it doesn't hurt the deer. Okay. I could be extremely cruel, but I won't. I will let you go. I won't be evil for the bit this time. All right, there's a well over here. Oh, that's right. This is like right in the heart of enemy camp. I think I may just ignore the moblin. Make this quick. I'm mostly interested because there's a random guy in here. No, I'm mostly interested because this is one of the few wells that's just like out in a field. So, I don't know, felt more likely to have a quest to discover. It really is just like this guy's house though, where he beats up mannequins. 1, 2, what are you counting? Can I count with you? That was funny, I should have picked that. Oh, you know, just the number of grievances I have against a certain someone. My brethren have been cut down, you see. The harm we've suffered is truly beyond measure. I wonder what this is gonna be. I've eagerly awaited this moment. Link. Master Koga, I shall bear... Did he say purge the world of this meddlesome nuisance? That's what he said, right? This is just a random well that has a Yiga who can't talk inside of it. Link cutting him down right in the middle of trying to sputter out the word purge. Okay, well that was weird. As far as wells go. At least it was quick. Okay. Nope. Let's see. Shrine here. Shrine down there. Shrine here I can't get to. Are those the only 3 surface shrines I have left that are marked? I mean, there could always be light roots that I forgot to match to a shrine, but... Huh. There might actually be more sky shrines than I'm thinking about. Okay, well, not the point. The point right now is quest. I think we will move on to probably the captured tent. That's just a quick little monster one, so we can go ahead and get that done. The tent that sisters Nat and Megan set up in a cave has been overrun with monsters. To learn more about what their mysterious that is, defeat the monsters and take back the tent. Oh yeah, they kept like talking about how they have like a secret thing. And we get it if we kill, so. Captured tent. Foothill Cave, okay, well. Pretty close by to a shrine, so not a big deal. It's been long enough that I might go for pen again. Just because that's, you know, a little more interesting of a quest. And I want to pepper the more boring stuff, the general chores in with more interesting quest lines. Gotta pace out. Gotta pace him out. Gonna have to go on stream. I had to call police for someone trying to get into my place. I'm fine, going to be fine, but I have to hop off. Not like breaking and entering, by the way, just trying the doorknob. Oh God, is this the same person that you've been talking about? You don't have time to say, probably. Bye, Donnie, good luck. Be okay. I actually don't think so, really. I was about to mark that as a Lionel, but it's red bokoblins on horses. We're fine, we don't need you. I love the tiny little inclines that let you move just a teensy bit faster with the paraglider. Okay, right here, we'll go in. Now, I haven't messed with the paraglider fabric, like hardly at all. I just like switched to the Lucky Clover Gazette one and then stopped. And, you know, sometimes I'm like, I should go look at the things, but I don't actually care enough. In fact, that was mostly a lie. I pretty much never think I should go mess with the paraglider fabric unless I get a new one right in front of my face. But hey, right now it's relevant. That's a huge part of my time right now. Working for the Lucky Clover Gazette. Wow, was that everyone? That's the fight, baby. This is a quest I picked up and didn't do. The captured tent. That's the tent. Is this their tent that I have to just like report back that yeah, no, okay, I saved your tent. I know I'm the chosen one, but that was 3 red bokoblins and a moblin. You can handle these things. Is there? Okay, this is a cave. Is there a bubble frog? Is there anything more to this? Getting shocked today by certain, like random caverns that turn out to have actually nothing in them and be one room. There's going to be a bubble frog because that's how those work. Wait, no, there's a check mark. I've done it. Have I done it? That wouldn't be marked if I hadn't, right? That's weird. I guess I've just been here before the quest. Okay, well. I'm stretching my wrist, I'm sorry. It looks weird, I know. Okay, back here. Have we done the pen quest in this area? Yeah, I remember having to put cold clothes on, so at least one nearby. Oh, what to make tomorrow? You're not the one. Where are they? Hello. No going back to our tent. I'm sorry, we finally bumped into each other again, but really, it's no time to talk about that. Oh, did I meet y'all separately? We have to chase the monsters away from our tent somehow. I did it. Huh? You defeated them? There aren't any more monsters? If I had talked to you first, would you have helped me kill them? Probably not. Oh, amazing! So amazing and strong. What a relief. Most of what we packed for our journey is in that tent. Now we can continue to search for that. We owe you, so here you go. Okay. Gonna bring you into our secret quest to find that, as we promised. We're on the hunt for a fabled place, a haven of mushrooms. We discovered a note in a field guide to mushrooms that hinted of something spectacular. It said, vapors drift over Sternita Basin, near a pond in Hebra. At the source of the steam lies a bright mushroom haven. At the time, we didn't think much of it, just a strange little note someone left in the margins. Then the upheaval happened and caves opened up, and we thought maybe, just maybe, we could find a haven of our own. Who knows? Maybe it was a joke some prankster scribbled in there, but if there is a mushroom haven, we have to find it. Okay. Between us, the haven was here in Hebra. Find the pond, follow the drifting steam to its source. Interesting. Okay. Well, I'm glad the slightly more boring thing went on to something a little more intriguing. Who finds the haven? Vapors drift over Sternita Basin near a pond in Hebra. Hebra Plunge, Tama Pond, Sternita Basin, Secret Hot Spring. I've been through a lot of this, so let's see. What did it say? Vapors drift over near a pond. At the source of the steam lies a bright mushroom haven. Okay, so I need to be here. I will go to this and try to just dive straight to where the steam is. Haven't been paying attention to the load times, by the way. Oh, wow. Yeah, it's quite a bit faster. Okay, can I see anything here? Not quite. Let's dive toward purple. Here's a flux construct. Do you have any zonite swords? No, spear, not worth it. Besides, I have a bunch of construct horns that are just as good or better. I let myself get way too close to the ground here. That's okay. Actually, we're pretty much right over the basin. But there's hella fog here, so I literally can't see anything. What bloody steam? Are these the vapors? Is this fog the vapors? There's a bloopy that goes to a cave I've already found. Okay, this is weird. Vapors drift over Sternita Basin near a pond. Okay, well, it's either this pond or this hot spring, I suppose. So, here we bloody are. Then there's a lake there, and there's a good old Scooby-Doo intro. At the source of the steam lies a bright mushroom haven. Bright? There ain't nothing bright here right now. Okay. Take me up. And there's not a great fairy nearby, right? For some reason, that's what I thought when I heard bright mushroom haven. Would I have better luck looking at everything here during the day? I think I might. Yeah, let's sit till morning. It's a long-lasting fire in these conditions, I would say. 5 a.m., a little more sunlight. Yeah, I can definitely see a little bit better. And there. Okay. Yeah, that is much more distinct. No, stop that. Let's gather around the campfire and sing our campfire song. Yes, I've seen that. Forgot if that was in the SpongeBob seasons y'all watched or not. Yay, SpongeBob references, I understand. You can tell because it's funny. raw whole bird, which I've somehow never picked up. What a trek. I'm kind of not recalling where the vapors are. I think they're at the top of this. Well, not a problem to get to, thankfully. Maybe? Is there anything to see? I mean, I did see the giant bit of ice that I suppose I can melt if I'm feeling crazy, but I don't expect that that has to do with what I'm doing. Did y'all ever watch VeggieTales? I did. I sure did. One of my high school friends and I bonded over our mutual VeggieTales experience. I saw the movie in theaters. Wait, okay, which movie? There were a bunch. Is there one that's just the VeggieTales movie?
Yeah. Yeah.
Was it the Pirates Who Don't Do Anything? One theatrical release. There's the Pirates Who Don't Do Anything movie. There's the Jonah movie as well. What are we finding in here? Covering a cave entrance at least? Yeah. My favorite clip was randomly generated humor in the future. I don't think I've seen that. North of Buron's Snow Shelf Cave. This is not where I need to be, but it's, you know, it's a discovery. That it is that. I'll say that was overkill for 3 bombs. I'll say we didn't need to do that. What's going on in here? Okay, we've got air jets in here. Yeah, it did look like a hot spring. Well, if I was crazy, I could sure sit here for 100 years and fill up on my health, but I'm not, so not in that way. I am in the way that I'm excited to get 5 arrows. Is there anything else here? That bubble frog is in a crazy spot. And there is an opening to somewhere else. Hey, bud. No, I don't need a... I do not need a bomb, but I guess that's what we're doing. Even though that is something that I've nearly run out of a couple times, so... That was emphatically a waste. And it was a waste on, again, something I don't need. Is there a bubble frog counter in Zelda notes? There better be. Whoa! Sit in the water, you can do a quick stretch break. That's true. Just let it sit until... Is there a bright bloom seed that it activated at the same time? Okay, now, the purpose? The purpose is? What are we here for? Am I crazy? Did that do nothing significant? Zora armor, try and swim up it. That doesn't feel right. Wee, where are we going? Where are we going? Where are we going? Up. Great. Okay, okay. There's several. All right, not giving enough credit. I'm the silly one. It's been known to happen. That wasn't it. And that one led somewhere. Yep. Where is the somewhere it led? Bomb flower. You need this. You need this to do the puzzle. Am I gonna happen to get the last one last? That was a silly sentence. Okay, we've got it from 3 angles now, which means open sesame. Okay, there's something in there. That's gonna be a piece of armor, I think. Cool. All right, now there's a couple things here that are all gonna be, oh wait, I'm in unbearable cold. Oh, no. That's because there's icy crags joining me. Oh, I didn't even get all of these. They're just all gonna have keys and bombs. Nothing actually worth it. Stop that behavior. All right, I'm just gonna go in now, I think. Where did we let out? I don't know, but we're picking up some eyeballs first. Here we are. You turn to the side so I can go through this cave. Well, this is a nice thing to stumble upon while doing something entirely separate. Like that. Barbarian armor. Vomado Divine Helm? Is there a whole set of Divine Beast helms that I've just gotten the first one of? Okay. Great. No, that is cool. I just doubt I'll find the others. Okay. Sure, why not? They put the DLC Divine Helms from Breath of the Wild in this game. I feel as though I didn't even know about them in Breath of the Wild. Where did you get them? Why does it look like a chicken? It does look like a chicken. Okay, well. Appreciate the thought. We're leaving now. What did it do? What did the Divine Beast do? Or what did the armor do? The armor gave you cold resistance. It was 2 and gave cold resistance. Which sucks, to be clear. Oh, amiibo only. Ah. They might be cool whenever you get like a full, well, it's only helms. It's not a full armor set, right? You can tell me if there's a full armor set, but I highly doubt it. So that better get real good when you upgrade it, otherwise that sucks. Though I guess it sucks because you could just like get them by scanning a toy. But even then, like you had to pay for that. Anyway, that's done. Just the helm's no other piece, yeah. Figures. All right, well, we're back to hunting down the vapor. And I gotta tell you, it's not going well, folks. Where am I even? I'm pretty dang far from Sternita Basin now. Or like looking down into it. I think I'll keep going up to try and get a vantage point, because I feel like I did see it. At the source of the steam lies a bright mushroom haven. Like, I'd want to say it would be, like, the vapor that it wants me to find would be pretty distinct on its own, but bright mushroom haven should also be pretty distinctive, so I'm not totally sure what we're doing here. I marked that for some reason. That's where I thought I saw it, but then I think it just kind of cleared up and became normal fog. What's all this? That's literally the shadow of the... Something about the shadow here made me think it was like an actual concave portion of ground. Like a valley, perhaps? Concave portion of ground. Sternita, concave portion of ground. Gerudo, concave portion of ground. Death, convex portion of ground. And that's it. Those are the legs that this bit has. You described the periphery of a word the way Demi does. Yeah, no, I feel like I do that sometimes. The only bright thing I'm seeing is the ding dang bloopy. But that's not what you want. Right? I mean, I guess I could follow it and end up in a bloody cave, but... Addison? Oh, I did this. Well, that's weird. Mm-hmm. How kind of someone to leave out the materials for a campfire for the next traveler. Okay, well, there is a waterfall this away, so maybe... You know, that's like a source of water. I don't think that's what you want from me, but is it? Vapors drift over the hot spring, I guess. 'Cause it's hot. Maybe I should have just assumed that. Stopped looking for the vapors and more so just focused on the fact that this is clearly a pond near the basin. It's just I had already discovered it, so it was marked a hot spring, and I figured, okay, whatever. They're here. We're gonna find something. Hey, Megan, I know we're in the right place. No doubt about it. I don't know why I said that first one a little questioningly. No doubt, Nat, it's gotta be here. Drifting steam, a secret hot spring. This is the place. Except, not super bright, is it? It's got bright caps, I suppose. Nope, good point. Okay, so maybe it's not here. But that doesn't mean it's not close. Somewhere down here must be our shining mushroom haven. All we have to do now is find it. Let's go, Megan. It's impressive you can talk about the vapors without doing an old-timey southern lady talking about having them. True. Especially because old-timey southern lady is kind of sort of in my wheelhouse here. Hello. Do I pull you out or do I crawl in? I guess I pull you out. This better be the best wooden chest item you've ever seen. How do I even get there? The other way? You lift the dang thing. Let me just check. Am I silly? Am I silly? Was there a rock I can move over here? Okay, no. Stop. We're busy. Oh. Royal Claymore. I'm actually fine. Does it really exist? Classic Nat, charging ahead while I take it slow, collecting mushrooms as I go. Whoa, you? Are you searching for the Mushroom Haven too? You told me to be here. You're in the right place or near it. Should be down here somewhere. Nat went ahead to find it without me. Oh, yeah, I feel like I remember this sort of dynamic in a different cave, maybe. My friend went off without me. I think that happened with the two of you. Could be wrong. Anyway, you're here, though, so I should talk to you. Rock, rock, and more rock. This cave looks decidedly normal and dark. Not seeing the bright place we're looking for. Whoa, it's you? So you're searching for the... It's a competition, a race. You told me to be here. Unluckily for you, Megan and I hunt mushrooms for a living. There's no way you'll beat us. Y'all are kind of aimlessly lumbering around, so I feel like my chances are okay, and also I'm a video game protagonist. Anyway, I am actively going away from what was 100% the way forward, given that it was marked by a bunch of giant rocks. Sticky lizard. Is that just bright bloom inside? Yeah. Whoa! It broke it. And there's like nothing there. Let us do, why did I switch? Let's do a good old cannon shield, though. It's amazing how I consistently have way fewer cannons than I think. Oh, thank God I didn't have a weapon equipped, because I definitely just tried to fuse it to my weapon. Oh? What's in here, folks? That's weird. It's gonna be nothing. Whoa! Hey, I think I found your haven. It's still just like, still mostly just bright caps, but you know, I'm sure y'all will get something out of it. Well, no need for that cannon shield. It's here for next time. This is it! The bright mushroom haven from the field guide. Oh, totally, completely amazing! The temperature and humidity are perfect for them to grow, and there are so many different types flourishing here. This is truly a haven for mushrooms, a haven! And here we are standing right in the middle of it. The field guide told you about this? Who's been here? The mushroom haven actually exists. That message in the field guide was right. And it's as wonderful as we thought. Definitely worth all the effort. Just a shame we couldn't be the first to discover this place. Well, I wasn't even. I didn't, or someone wrote a guide about it. That's okay, it's amazing. Amazing enough just seeing it with our own eyes. As mushroom hunters, what more could we really ask for? Mushrooms, I would say. Megan, come on, don't just stand around and gawk and wonder, let's go. Huh? Go where, Nat? Can't you hear them? Mushrooms all over the world, calling to us. Well, that's cool looking anyway. Found this spot before I found these two in my playthrough. Nice. Yeah, no, if you stumble upon the right little alcove there. This world's filled with mushrooms and we gotta see them all. No need to scare the guy. Thanks for everything, and like she said, take care. Okay, cool. Guess I have to grab them all, right? It'd be crazy if I ran out without them. And you know what? I'm not giving enough credit on the variety here. Just for one, there's a big hearty truffle. But also just because they're both purple, I was interpreting some of the rushrooms as bright caps, and rushrooms are quite a bit more useful in my estimation. So there's also a lot of sticky lizards hanging out in these parts. Well, that's cool. It's not like a huge reward, but it's cool for a quest to just like lead you to a cool place, and that be the point of it. Anything else? Felt like I grabbed them all. Are you a mushroom? Nope, you're just a little crevice. Okay, cool, that's done. They're off to go find mushrooms all over the world. Don't think we've got anything else from them, so we are good there. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna mess with the pictures just yet. Honestly, maybe a next stream thing though. Go around and get some photos. One of Kula's friends said they saw a big swirly circle in the water. Kula can't go looking himself, but said he would like to see that swirly thing. Okay, that's in Korok Forest. Oh, there is a Simmerstone Springs quest. I was like, someone said, it keeps getting mentioned to me in dialogue, and I'm like, is there gonna be a quest related to this or something? I guess I gotta go here, and there literally is a quest titled after the place. Secret hot spring called Simmerstone Springs. He plans to start by seeking out hot water connoisseurs at various hot springs locations in the hopes they'll have information for him. Okay. Let's try the Korok Forest one first, because we've been to Goron City pretty recently. We've not been to Korok Forest in a long time, so sure. I wonder how well Korok Forest runs in the Switch 2 version of Breath of the Wild, because it's fine in Tears of the Kingdom. They optimized it this time. It's not terrible. But in Breath of the Wild, that thing is 15 FPS. Anyway, Hestu's here. Let's see if we've got anything to turn in. Where am I? Okay, 35 for weapon. 25 for bow. 3 for shield. Let's do a bow, I guess. Yeah, whatever. I was gonna say, well, I mean, I could just save 6 more for a weapon stash. It doesn't matter. We are past the point of it actually. We are definitely at the point of diminishing returns. Does not matter anymore. Expand a band. Yeah, we're good. I could technically do a shield stash though if I was feeling wacky. It feels great in here. Perfect 120. All right, anyway, I need to talk to, not quite you, but I want to see it. Hi, Kula. A big circle that spins in the water. If it's really real, I want to see it, even as a picture. Oh, you want a picture of a whirlpool. Interesting. Okay. Where can I actually get one of those? Off the top of my head, I'm not thinking of a place. Okay, well, we'll just try and keep that in mind. Let me actually write that down on my stream notes. And then also, just remembered I still have the Spirit Temple to go after. I think I'll probably head there after getting all the shrines. We'll use that as the trigger point for that. Okay. All right, whirly swirly things. One of Kula's friends said they saw a big swirly circle in the water. Like, around here? I don't know, I haven't seen anything. Big circle that spins in the water. Okay, well, we'll, go somewhere else then. That said, there's a shrine right here. So, honestly, I kind of want to just get that out of the way since I'm in the area. And then we'll go to Goron City. And since I'll be up here, I will have a vantage point of the water below, surrounding Korok Forest, so maybe we'll, whoa. Well, that's the forest. That's not the water. That's not a big swirly circle. It needs a picture, so presumably it will tell me when I point at it if the picture is valid and whether it is in fact the aforementioned big swirly circle. Wowza. Forgot how this place looked from above. Is this a Korok I've gotten? Nope. Just happened to find a thing here. Whee! We'll come back. Gotcha. Okay. I usually call myself and go back. Maybe I don't need to come back. I grabbed that a little faster than I expected to, so... Shrine this way. In the meantime, keep an eye out. Certainly doesn't appear to be a big swirly circle. I don't know, I think I've made that mistake before, but there's just a bit of ground there that looks like you blow it up with bombs. Just a lot of cracks in there. Yeah, I sure don't see a shrine in that spot that I've marked a shrine, so we're gonna need to keep an eye out for a cave. Maybe pull out the trusty Zelda notes and be guided through voice GPS directly to the shrine. No. No, I have the not the bubble frog, the bloopy photo. So if it's about finding a cave, I have a way to find it now. Without needing to just roam. Wow, this is a lot farther than I had anticipated. Now, do I see maybe a well or something nearby? Doesn't appear so. We've kind of just got little random land formations. Okay, so nearby down below, they say. For the first time, let's stalk Koblin. Guess I must have needed that for something. Creatures, monsters, materials, equipment, treasure. Well is considered treasure. Okay, so that'll be, Bloopy's gonna be creature, yes. Target with sensor. Cool. Anything? Not immediately. I do wonder how close I'm gonna need to be. That said, there's a beach right here that might hold. Actually, this is pretty, this looks like kind of a cliff that goes over a little spot. Seems pretty ripe for a cave entrance down below. Regardless, probably gonna have to do with the beach. Uh-huh. Addison. Just continuing to surprise. What are we doing here, bud? Besides taking me wildly off track, and apparently there's no Bloopy here. You have my support, Rara, Vivo. Right over the water. And I guess it doesn't matter, this floats, but I don't know. You're kind of silly there, bud. This is not gonna work. I need you slightly closer. No. I'm not gonna be able to do like a quarter, am I? Close enough. We're fine, just don't float away. Okay, okay. Hmm. I don't think I've tried anything like this, but... No, that goes too far down for what I'm trying to think of. What I'm trying to do. Maybe. No, we'll try it. We'll try it. What is it she's thinking of? She wants to just put a stabilizer on it and be done with it. See if that's a thing. Maybe not that far off. I don't think it actually matters. All right, we're all stabilized. Go. If it were a good, oh wait, it's not gonna float based on that. I was thinking a little more of the hoverstone, wasn't I? Which makes the stabilizer pretty pointless. Oh God, dummy. It's fine, we've got another thing. God, the stabilizer's not even on it. It's fine. Hopefully the hoverstone just stays in place. I don't think it'll move. I've decided I'm just using hoverstones from here on out. Though in universe, you could just stick a stabilizer on top of every single sign. Well, that's what I'm doing anytime it takes me longer than 5 seconds to think of the solution. Once you introduce water and angles, you've lost me. Anyway, cave here for a shrine. Where is a cave fit for a shrine? Don't climb that. You would already know if that were the cave. You would be told. You would hear tell of the bloopy around here. It's not gonna be that random little chasm. Hello. Like, it doesn't always have a bloopy. It's just, you know, it should help. But it kind of feels like if it did have a bloopy, I would already know. Otherwise, this is fairly far from the shrine that is contained within the cavern walls. Well, no, I'm climbing slowly. That's what we're doing today, folks. It's done. That moon is crazy looking. There's a Korok in there. It's crazy that they finally gave an honest-to-God mechanism for finding all 900 Korok seeds. See, I don't even know how many there are in this game. I've read this number before and couldn't tell you. I know there's 900 in Breath of the Wild. I mean, there was technically there's a red Hinox. There's technically the Korok mask, but, you know, this is just, here are all of them, if you so desire to look at it. Let's burn him. Oh man. Oh, only one of your feet is protected, not the other one. All good. And thus, it opens the cave entrance. Nope, nothing. Not a lick of help. Weird. So many of these are just way harder to find than I immediately assume. Because there's a well randomly right next to it. I even feel like I said something to that effect earlier. Back to hunting for this one? Have I found, have we gone hunting for this particular one? Because I feel as though hopefully I've actually made headway now. I didn't know if I'd been looking for this one before. It makes sense. At least once or twice. Well, did I get this far? This? No, I didn't, because it's right bloody there. Well, it's nice to pretty much just stumble upon the well this time. No fans provided? All right. No, only one. Come on, get closer. I wanna get whatever's in that. Whoa. Wait. Hey. Hey, dummy playing the game. Hey, dummy playing the game. How long have you been able to explode wooden chests? Is that what just happened? I accidentally blew it up with Yunobo? Kill all those fish. Yeah. I'm not getting them. I just wanted to kill them. Tenmaten Shrine. Please light up the place whenever I finish this. That'd be nice. Done. Good. Large energy charge. Whew. Okay, we're far enough in the stream that I think I'm gonna figure out one more objective and complete that, and we'll be done for the night. I gotta eat me some dinner. Cool and nice. How many times did I come here and not find this ding-dang well? It did not, in fact, light the place up. Yeah, Yunobo, I guess you're A great mining tool. You're right. I'm sorry I neglected you when I built the cannon shield I didn't need earlier. Can you blow up a like there? No, you can go right past. And then get eaten by it? What are you doing? That's not what I was intending to launch. Really? I guess because you're a fire one, it didn't do much of anything. Yeah, there we go. Hello. I'm using a rock hammer. Oh, and then I switched to a two-handed. That's fine. There we go. Yunobo's a capitalist and deserves nothing. I suppose that's true. He's a silly little guy who ruled over the town with an iron fist for a little bit there. Get the fish! I actually got the fish. I almost got a second fish, but didn't. Some things aren't meant to be. All right. Well, bubble frog. Not because I care overly about the bubble frog. I need to find out if there's other stuff here. Just do a quick little once over to see if I see another entrance. See an entrance to another room. I think it's probably gonna be out on the water. Like, oh, if you took the boat this way instead, and I don't really care enough to do that, so. Unless I find it right bloody now. We're out of here, okay. Got you. I think I only need one more shrine to get an upgrade, to get my next to last upgrade. Okay, so adventure log. Big swirly circle. All right, we can hunt for Simmerstone Springs, the one we've heard so much about. Kima has come to Goron City to search for a secret hot spring called the Simmerstone Springs. Plans to start by seeking out hot water connoisseurs. Set sights on Goron Hot Springs in particular, which is right here. We'll set something for that, but first we'll go talk. I did get some extra information though, right? I've spoken to someone who said that, who pointed me toward Gorko Tunnel for Simmerstone Springs. I'll still go make sure I know exactly what I'm looking for, but no, I can't use, finding new objective. We can go back. It's all good.
Hi.
You haven't left Goron City, huh? Those strange red rocks have vanished and the Gorons are all back to acting normal. Now I can go looking for Simmerstone Springs, the whole reason I came here. I was planning to start by visiting the well-known hot springs. I'll see if I can get info out of the hot spring buffs there. Okay. Go to Goron Hot Springs.
I guess I'll look it up on a map.
Yeah, what a concept there. What was I gonna say? Honestly, now using the compendium a little more closely to my advantage to search for bloopies, search for wells, theoretically. I haven't really done either of them, but I know they're possible, and they seem useful. I feel pretty silly not ever taking a photo of a light route. Wouldn't that have been useful? They were fairly easy to see. It's not like there were all that many cases where I was like, well, I know there's a light route here, but I don't see it at all. I either marked it because I saw it in the distance, because it's a big glowy thing surrounded by darkness, or, oh, no. or I had found a shrine already, and as such, I have the exact location marked on the map. Like, none of the light routes were hidden in the way the shrines were. But still, feels like, you know, there must have been a couple cases where I could have gotten something out of that. I keep forgetting I can grab Octorok's eyeballs as well. Eyeball Central over here. I'm gonna open an ophthalmologist office. First I'm gonna, you know, get a degree in ophthalmology. That's an important step, but this is also that I can open an eye care facility called Eyeball Central. The world-renowned refreshing Goron Hot Springs. Hello, my stress is melting away. I've spoken to you. Simmerstone Springs had the best water before the entrance collapsed in the caves of Gorko Tunnel, which is southeast of the springs here. Okay. Yeah, you and I have spoken. Okay. Gorko Tunnel, I need the entrance, which is blocked off. Maybe the southern mine here. I don't see any other, like, cave entrance type dealies. Let's go there first. Just go to the spot that I marked. That'll get me to a high vantage point, and then I can look around for giant sealed entrances. Well, there's a bloopy there pointing me to somewhere I may or may not have been. Are you gonna take me directly to the right, or are you gonna point me to what's directly in front of my face? Probably that one, huh? Okay. New entrance, and it happened to be pretty much exactly where I marked things. Okay, Gorko Tunnel. Ah, Scooby-Doo. Okay, nice. Heaping helping of eyeballs that are gonna go flying. No, you can come down now. We don't need to do this. All right, Croc here. Don't know where your friend is. Okay, oh, that's right. This is where we are. Okay, welcome to the fabled sealed Gorko Tunnel. It wasn't sealed, I guess this is, but y'all should be able to get through this. This isn't the drug rock. What was it called? Molten rock roast. I guess not everyone has a Yunobo and a cannon shield. Hello? I'll have to find a hot spring. Doug voice. Fabled! That one's for Kai mostly, but you can get it from context clues. Doug Yu-Gi-Oh! Uses a card that does a fable effect. I don't know. The fableds are his favorite, okay. Lol at Doug Yu-Gi-Oh! I could not tell you a username. I truly have no idea. I just know there's a Doug. There's a Doug, and there's a Farfa, and there's a Joseph. Okay, I know Joseph is MBT. And Farfa's Farfa. So, alright. I just don't know Doug Yu-Gi-Oh! This thing is just gonna burn. This Mighty Zonite Spear, I was gonna say is not good enough to justify using a big thing on it, but I'm gonna use a big thing on it anyway. Yeah, see? that was previously 8, and now 43, so. Do I need just rocks to stitch to? Whatever. Not a big deal. Hey, look, a rock. Everything's coming up cam. And there's a fabled hot spring, baby. Incredible! I don't think that first one was supposed to be I. Yes, this is it! No doubt about it! This is Simmerstone Springs! I had heard the entrance was collapsed and no one could get in anymore. But you're crazy! Sorry for showing up out of the blue. Did you make this hole? I heard a loud noise and thought I'd check it out. But now my hot springs dream has come true, all thanks to you! Sorry for showing up after you did all the hard work getting in here. But if you don't mind, there is something I've been wanting to do. Pardon me a moment. Is he about to not have clothes on? The temperature, it's perfect. And how about this? Delicious! What is? Oh, spring boiled egg. I feel like I vaguely knew that was a thing, but like not actually. Oh, guess I forgot to mention why I was looking for this place, huh? It was so I could make this incredible spring boiled egg. Of course, if you hadn't found a way to get inside, well, I never would have found it. So please, you gotta let me give you a reward. $100 to let me cook eggs. I thought he drank link soup. Ugh. Hey, there he is. He's still got the helmet on. Nibbling on the perfect spring-boiled egg while soaking in the perfect hot spring. It doesn't get better than this. Gamer elf bathwater. Thank you. Of course, I'm more than happy to share with you. I will be taking them all. Cool. Well, I might as well stay and get the last 2 hearts, or last 1 heart. It's 2 halves. All right, well, that's done. Technically, it's a cave, and so there's more. I guess this place isn't necessarily here only for the hot spring. Feels like it, though. It is pretty much here only for the hot spring, actually. Okay, well. Not gonna worry about the bubble frog. Cool. That is done. Anything else quick I can do? I know I said one more thing, but that was fairly fast. Quick. Probably not Treasure of the Gerudo Desert. Not new Champion's Tunic. Yeah. I think I'm actually pretty good. Oh god, yeah, I forgot there's a full Fierce Deity quest where they need you to come back wearing the Fierce Deity armor. Anyway. I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it there. After I blow up an Aracuda, I don't even have bow equipped, and that's enough for me to just go back to Lookout Landing. All right, folks. Thank you, pals, for joining me for more Zelda. Next time, we're gonna go right back to Tracy and learn what else Penn has to investigate regarding the missing Princess Zelda. I think the one we did today was our 9th, though, so I feel reasonably certain enough, maybe, that the next one's gonna be the last one. Kind of makes sense to me that there would be 10. Penn is funny. Get it? I do get it. So yeah, next time we'll work on the next Penn quest, potentially the last one, and just keep working our way down the side quests and slowly working our way through the remaining shrines, of which there are now, what, 5? 5. I only need 1 more to get the next upgrade, and then there's 4 after that. Yeah, 5 shrines left. Crazy stuff, folks. Thank you for joining me. Next time we'll be doing all that stuff. That'll be next week. I haven't decided on a day yet, though, because I've got a life thing coming up that is going to cause me to need to permanently reschedule the Monday stream to a different day in the week. So keep an eye on Blue Sky. I will be deciding a different day. I'm thinking I'll probably just move it to Tuesday. Just delay it by 1 day. Maybe switch to Tuesdays and Fridays for my 2 streams per week. But yeah, I think next week I'll switch to Tuesday or so. And then this coming Friday, we'll be back to Pokemon Scarlet, and that will be at 6 o'clock. And it will also be on the Switch too, and we're gonna see a much more serious performance boost with frame rate! Yeah! I'm assuming that they did not optimize that for 120 FPS. Anyway, thank you, pals, for joining me. I'll see you next time.